A number of people are concerned about what's happening next year with the Comrades Marathon, because the 2026 Comrades Marathon entries are officially sold out. I mean, can you believe it? And there are a few people that didn't make it on time, but there are others that managed to make it on time. And so many people are concerned about whether or not they're going to be able to run next year. So I've invited Alain Dalais, who is the general manager at Comrades Marathon, just to chat to us about what we can expect next. Alain, thank you so much for making time for us. Good morning.
Good morning to you and to all your listeners. Thanks for having me on your show.
Yeah, so first of all, congratulations, because this is quite historic. In less than 10 hours, you've got the 2026 Comrades entries completely wiped out. I managed to enter about 6 minutes before the announcement was made that the entries are out. So I'm so glad that I was able to do it at that time. But I know of many other people who couldn't enter. What happens next then? Will you be opening another phase of entries?
Yes, so look, that was, we knew the demand is going to be high for the 2026 edition of the Comrades Marathon, although we didn't anticipate it to sell out this fast. This is an historical moment for the Comrades Marathon. We've never sold entries this fast. But there is one more opportunity for runners that have missed this window, and that is during our substitution process, which takes place in March and April next year.
Mm-hmm.
So runners need to keep a careful eye on our social media platforms from around the end of February going into early March, because any runners that have entered now and that will either not qualify or injured or for whatever other reason will not be participating next year, but they do have an entry. Those runners between the 16th to the 30th of March will put their entries up for substitution. Mm-hmm. And then the runners that didn't get an entry and would still like to run, their opportunity to snatch up one of those available substitution entries. That period runs from the 1st of April to the 15th of April 2026.
Okay.
So they have in that window, but again, they have to act fast. If I look at what happened for the 2025 Comrades Marathon during the substitution window, I think we had just over 1,000 entries, and they were snapped up within the first day or two as well.
Yeah.
So we ask runners to be ready to go, ready to pay, and from 1st of April when that window opens.
Yeah. How many entries are you sitting on now?
22,000.
22,000. Why is the 2026 Comrades so popular and in demand?
So look, the Comrades Marathon as a brand is extremely popular. It always has been, and I think post the COVID pandemic, road running really has taken off and become even more popular. You see it with a lot of the 10-kilometer events around the country and even some of the marathons as well, how popular they are with the running community. But the Comrades Marathon is always looked at as that pinnacle event or that bucket list event that runners want to tick off. So that's the one aspect. Of course, our marketing initiatives and all our social media posts, etc., also that creates a bit of a hype as well. And then when the running community starts sharing that also helps to fuel spreading the news as well. But then the other thing that is in the background at the moment, which is hovering and exciting for runners that's coming up, is the 100th running of the Comrades Marathon in 2027. Correct.
Yeah.
So runners, if I use novices as an example, if they've now secured an entry for the 2026 Comrades Marathon, it will be their first Comrades. And how special would it be to get your back-to-back medal in the 100th or centenary race in 2027? The same goes for runners that are, going for their green number. If they've done 9 or 19, they're going for their double green, etc. Those runners also potentially then can be getting that. Yeah. So there's lots of various milestones, etc., that runners want to achieve.
Thank you, Alain Dalais. Thank you so much for making time for us. He's the general manager at Comrades Marathon. Congratulations once again. 22,000 runners. The entries were sold out, guys, in less than 10 hours. So if you missed that opportunity, keep your eye out on substitution. It's going to be happening from the 16th to the 30th of March next year.